NASA's rockets have conveyed cautioning messages to Earth again for almost 50 years. The stupendous Voyager space probes have investigated our nearby planetary group and beyond, communicating priceless information back to Earth. However, the probe's most recent transmission has been the most surprising in the last 20 years. NASA has officially revealed that the Voyagers encountered an unknown force within the vast expanse of space, and the nature of this phenomenon remains shrouded in mystery. What did the probes find, and what prevented the spacecraft from communicating this revelation? Quickly, we should explore NASA's twin Voyager spacecraft, which have transformed into two astonishing time capsules representing their era. These remarkable man-made probes have ventured far beyond our solar system, mapping new regions and delivering groundbreaking discoveries to researchers on Earth. What many people don't know is that these spacecraft have a memory capacity that is 3 million times less than a standard cell phone and transmit data at a rate roughly 38,000 times slower than a 5G internet connection. Still, these rockets, designed in the 1970s, are among the greatest probes ever launched. In a surprising development, the Voyagers have made a new discovery that has captivated the scientific community, with many researchers believing that the data is a result of a malfunction rather than authentic readings. The most peculiar aspect of this episode is that it seemed like the probes needed to overcome an extraterrestrial force to relay this message to Earth. Before we delve into NASA's latest findings regarding this incident, let's examine these incredible probes that have steadfastly observed the universe on behalf of our planet. The two remarkable spacecraft owe their launch to an intriguing celestial arrangement that occurs once every 176 years. In this particular event, the four largest planets in our solar system, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, created a gravitational slingshot effect that could boost a spacecraft's speed as it passed each giant planet. It was as if the shuttle were being pulled along by an invisible cosmic rope, propelling it forward with a burst of energy. However, this alignment presented a significant constraint: it occurred only once in nearly 200 years. To take advantage of this unique opportunity for interplanetary exploration, a spacecraft needed to be launched during the 1970s while the planetary alignment was still active. NASA seized this once-in-a-lifetime chance and built two identical probes to embark on this legendary journey. In a captivating display of astronomical investigation, Voyager 1 began its remarkable journey from Cape Canaveral, Florida, on September 5, 1977. Voyager 2 followed suit, launching on August 20, 1977, embarking on a twin odyssey into the universe. Their primary mission was to investigate the gas giants of our solar system, Jupiter and Saturn, along with the moons that orbit them. Yet these daring pioneers far surpassed their initial objectives, embarking on a journey that would take them to the farthest reaches of our cosmic neighborhood. Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 have achieved numerous milestones during their epic voyage. They have endured longer than any other spacecraft in history and traveled farther from Earth than any other human-made objects. In fact, they have crossed the threshold into interstellar space, making them the first human-made objects to achieve this milestone. Their journey into interstellar space, beyond the Sun's gravitational influence and into the unknown realms of the galaxy, has yielded invaluable information, leaving researchers astounded. One such astounding revelation is the new warning from the space probes, confirmed by NASA researchers. We'll explore that in detail shortly. The Voyagers stand out as unprecedented space probes due to their use of self-powered radioisotope thermoelectric generators, RTGs. These atomic batteries, also known as radioisotope power systems, utilize the decay heat from plutonium to generate electricity. Remarkably, these RTGs operate without any moving parts, minimizing wear and making them incredibly suitable for harsh and remote environments. One notable advantage is that these generators are not reliant on solar energy, making them exceptionally beneficial for deep space missions. However, there's a catch: over time, the decaying plutonium in the RTGs gradually diminishes their power output. Despite this, the overall mission has not been compromised, thanks to the proactive measures taken by NASA engineers. They have intelligently deactivated radiators and non-essential systems that do not affect the spacecraft's flight capabilities in order to compensate for the decreasing power supply. However, the engineers' efforts do not stop there. The Voyager spacecraft were designed to use a unique 8-track tape system for data storage and playback. Here's the secret: the scientific instruments on board the Voyager probes collect various types of information, such as images, sound recordings, and measurements, and convert them into a digital format. This digital data is then serialized and stored on the 8-track tapes, which consist of 8 parallel tracks for efficient storage. When it's time to send the data back to Earth, the onboard computer sequentially reads the information from the relevant tracks. The read data is transmitted through the spacecraft's communication system, primarily using its high-gain antenna to send the information back to Earth. Ground receiving stations capture and interpret the transmitted data, preparing it for scientific analysis. The materials used in these tapes are specially designed to withstand the rigors of space. They typically include a metallic base layer made of materials like stainless steel, which is resistant to radiation, extreme temperatures, and the vacuum of space. Each track on the tape is coated with a magnetic material that stores the digital information, engineered to resist degradation over time. The tapes are also enclosed in protective casings to shield them from potential damage sources, like micrometeoroid impacts. The enduring functionality of these tapes is remarkable. Despite their antiquated design, they continue to operate and transmit data back to Earth regularly. The accomplishments of the Voyager twin probes have been nothing short of extraordinary. Their initial observations of Jupiter and Saturn's moons, made over 40 years ago, astonished scientists and shattered previous assumptions about these distant worlds. These moons, once believed to be as dormant and heavily cratered as our own moon, turned out to be teeming with geological activity. Voyager 2, in particular, reached several critical milestones during its journey. In 1986, it became the first spacecraft to fly by Uranus, and just 3 years later, it conducted a flyby of Neptune, an achievement that remains unmatched. As these shuttles continue their remarkable journey, the scientific community eagerly anticipates what further discoveries they may unveil. NASA has executed a progression of measures to expand their operational life expectancies throughout the course of recent years. Insignificant parts and radiators have been switched off to preserve energy, enabling them to work into the 1 decade from now, with an expected mission end date of 2030. For the researchers and engineers who have been part of this exceptional journey since its initiation, the finish of the Voyager missions is a mixed moment. Their devotion and hard work have seen the project through far beyond their initial expectations. The data returned by the Voyagers has provided valuable insights, powered countless scientific discoveries, and inspired generations of scientists and space enthusiasts. Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 were not simply ordinary spacecraft, they were meticulously designed to be stable platforms, with a turn rate more than multiple times slower than the hour hand of a clock. This design limited any visual blur as the spacecraft captured pictures and data while cruising through space. Their amazing imaging capabilities began to astonish researchers and the public even before their encounters with the outer planets. The spacecraft started sending pictures of Jupiter while still a considerable distance away from the planet. These early images revealed the gas giant's swirling clouds, and the famous Great Red Spot delighted crowds at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. However, it was the discovery of active volcanoes on Jupiter's moon Io that truly paved the way for the Voyager's notable observations. Io, somewhat larger than Earth's moon, turned out to be the most volcanically active body in the solar system. The spacecraft's instruments detected unusual signals from Io, which were confirmed by striking images they captured. These images revealed towering volcanic plumes and a surface marked by the discharge of volcanic material. One of Io's most prominent volcanoes has erupted multiple times higher than Mount Everest, covering an area almost the size of France. The Voyager spacecraft captured over 33,000 pictures of Jupiter and its moons, showcasing the planet's beauty and the incredible variety of moonscapes in the Jovian system. Before the new advance warning signals, the twin Voyagers had been making tremendous discoveries since their launch. One of the most remarkable was the presence of Jupiter's rings. These rings, though faint, were a significant discovery and added to the allure of the gas giant. Moreover, Voyager 2 revealed that Europa, one of Jupiter's 53 named moons, had a cold shell believed to be over 60 miles thick. These discoveries challenged past assumptions about the nature of these distant celestial bodies and inspired further investigations into the potential habitability of icy moons. As the Voyagers departed from Jupiter, they received a gravity assist that provided them with a goodbye boost, propelling them toward Saturn. Without this critical support, they would have been unable to escape the Sun's gravitational pull and venture further into space. Voyager 1 soon headed out in a different direction, making a beeline for new frontiers. Its path took it near Saturn's moon Titan, which is shrouded in an orange, dim atmosphere. This moon's secrets piqued researchers' interest, prompting further investigations of its intricate chemistry. Voyager 1 then diverted toward the north, leaving the plane of the planets and embarking on its journey beyond the realm of our solar system. Voyager 2, on the other hand, embarked on a series of encounters that brought it to the outer planets of the neighboring solar system. In 1986, it made a notable flyby of Uranus, where it discovered 10 previously unknown moons, expanding the planet's moon count. 3 years later, Voyager 2 reached Neptune, unveiling the fascinating features of this distant ice giant. During its encounter with Neptune, Voyager 2 recorded wind speeds of up to 1,000 miles per hour, making it the fastest wind ever recorded on a planet in our solar system. As the spacecraft passed within 2,980 miles of Neptune's bluish methane atmosphere, it provided extraordinary insights into this distant world. Triton, Neptune's largest moon, was found to be one of the coldest spots in the solar system, with surface temperatures plunging to -391 degrees Fahrenheit. Triton also displayed unique features, including ice volcanoes that erupted nitrogen gas and icy particles 5 miles into its thin atmosphere. These discoveries broaden our understanding of the diversity and complexity of celestial bodies in our neighboring solar system, even in the outer regions. One individual who played a crucial role in extending the missions beyond their initial objectives was the renowned astronomer Sean. As a member of the Voyager mission's imaging team, he passionately advocated for capturing one final set of images before the cameras on both spacecraft were switched off. These images would serve as a memento to humanity, a final glimpse of our home planet from the distant depths of space. Sean's persistence paid off on Valentine's Day in 1990, when Voyager 1 turned its camera back toward the inner solar system and captured a series of 60 images. The most famous among them, known as the pale blue dot, remains an iconic representation of our place in the universe, taken from a distance of 3.8 billion miles. Earth appears as a tiny pale blue speck, scarcely discernible in the immensity of space. Now, let's investigate the new breakdown and its potential connection to extraterrestrials. NASA's Voyager spacecraft has unveiled unsettling new insights into the vast emptiness of interstellar space. According to NASA, cosmic rays are 3 times more intense beyond the heliopause, the protective barrier encasing our solar system, compared to its interior. However, there's more going on. Researchers have combined findings from the Voyager mission with data gathered in subsequent missions, uncovering a mysterious humming sound captured by Voyager 1. This strange reverberation seems to be linked to enigmatic waves identified in small amounts of gas existing in the almost empty interstellar space. This hypothesis is not universally accepted as the source of these unusual sounds. There is a substantial community of science enthusiasts who believe it could be caused by extraterrestrial entities. That sounds crazy, right? But in a moment, we will return to why that may be an unquestionable claim. For over 45 years, the Explorer missions have embarked on a journey to unravel the secrets of our solar system. However, the discoveries they've delivered have proven more spine-chilling than anyone might have comprehended. Researchers have now come to understand that the heliopause, the boundary that isolates the heliosphere from interstellar space, is certainly not a static line. It is a dynamic, moving obstacle that continually changes shape. This weird action has left specialists both astounded and troubled about the future. Furthermore, the Explorer spacecraft have aggregated important information on the Sun and its impact on our local planetary group, allowing insights into how this giant celestial body applies its control. However, what's most disturbing is that the Explorers have continued to operate in temperatures far below their design limits, defying our traditional understanding of how technology ought to work. As scientists combine explorer data with information from other missions, they are beginning to develop models predicting how the heliopause will change in the future. However, the eccentric and wild nature of these forces makes it difficult to foresee what lies beyond the boundary of our solar system. Might we encounter threatening forces or face obscure dangers? Only time will reveal the answers. Late research on the heliopause has yielded baffling information, leaving researchers both puzzled and intrigued. In 2014, the interstellar boundary spacecraft Voyager 1 observed the lighting up of energetic neutral particles, revealing deviations in the heliosphere that challenged previous models. More incredibly, an investigation of data from Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 unveiled tremendous changes in the heliopause over a relatively brief period. This peculiarity, alluded to as tipping, has left researchers eager to continue studying the heliopause. However, the most surprising discovery came in May of last year when the Attitude, Determination, and Control System (ACS) on Voyager 1 began sending confusing tangles of information rather than the standard shuttle updates. It appeared that the spacecraft had developed a condition resembling electronic aphasia, which affects a person's ability to communicate. The transmitted information may not have reflected any sound condition or might have been produced randomly, leaving engineers both bewildered and dumbfounded. With the launch of NASA's Interstellar Mapping and Acceleration Probe, IMAP, in 2025, researchers seek to unlock further secrets surrounding the heliopause and the outer edges of our planetary system. Now, are you prepared to experience a spine-chilling sensation? In 2019, something deeply perturbing happened to the spacecraft, which had been floating in interstellar space for the past 10 years. Despite the weird status reports from the onboard system, the radio transmission of the spacecraft remained vigorous and reliable, indicating its success. However, what was really unfolding inside the shuttle? NASA engineers soon found that the Attitude, Determination, and Control System (ACS) was acting strangely, communicating baffling information and confusion rather than the standard health updates. What could be the possible justification for that? A failing computer that corrupted all onboard data? While the system has been repaired, the crucial reason remains a mystery, leaving us with an eerie secret. Just imagine the perplexing situation of being alone, adrift in the endless darkness of space, while your own systems glitch in unexplainable ways. Who knows what else could occur out there, beyond the influence of the sun's magnetic field? We can't say yet. Let's check the tests designed to see what the engineers had in mind. NASA's engineers were certain of the possibility of Voyager encountering extraterrestrial life as they charted its course into the unexplored realms of interstellar space. This bold adventure into the vast ocean was planned with the specific possibility of an extraterrestrial encounter firmly in mind. As Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 traveled past the protective hug of our heliosphere, they carried a compelling message from Earth, the Golden Record. This record was no standard curio, it was a purposeful greeting to any intelligent beings who might come across it during their vast journey. The Golden Record is a time capsule of humankind's essence, containing an intriguing collection of sounds and images that exemplify the breadth of human civilization and our place in the universe. It contains diverse music from our world, from Beethoven to Guaping, as well as greetings in 55 languages and the captivating sounds of Earth, including thunder, birdsongs, and laughter. It even features graphical instructions on how to play the record in case it falls into the hands or the limbs of a curious extraterrestrial. As Voyager ventured forth, the possibilities of an encounter became tantalizingly real. While the chances of an extraterrestrial civilization accidentally finding Voyager in the vastness of interstellar space were slim, they were not insignificant. Space is marvelously enormous, and even at the speed of light, it would take several hours for a signal to reach Voyager from Earth. Consequently, it's conceivable that an extraterrestrial civilization might intercept Voyager before we even receive their answer. What if a highly advanced extraterrestrial civilization finds Voyager, unravels the Golden Record, and sends a response? Imagine a scenario where that is precisely what Voyager was intended to alert us to with its late warning.